Glad you stayed with us, and welcome back to the Business Forum from the Greater Fort Walton Beach Chamber of Commerce. My final guests today are Tisha Maraj from the Emerald Coast Convention Centre and David Baxter from One Feather Native Indian.
One Feather Art, Native American Art.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Should I be, being originally from England, should I be calling North American Indians or Native American
Native
Indians?
Americans is fine,
Native
or
Americans
American
fine?
Indians, but Native Americans, great.
Cool. Just want to be politically correct and get it right. Coming from the old country, it's a bit strange. Okay, we're going to talk about Musical Echoes, which is the largest Native American flute festival in the USA.
In the country.
So presumably that's in the world.
In the world. That's right. Isn't that great?
Amazing. Down here in Fort Walton Beach. What's the history of it?
About 12 years ago, the co-founder and our co-founder was Doug Reed, who passed about 2 months ago.
Great guy.
He ran Merlin's Jewelry, and Doug came down one day, and we just got to talking about the American Indian flute and the music, and it just kind of evolved. We decided we wanted to try and bring some native culture to the area, and so we got together and we started Musical Echoes, and it was 12 years ago we started this.
12 years.
Yeah. And it's grown into what it is today.
So we attract people in from all over the U.S.?
We have people that come from every corner of the U.S., from Canada. We have them coming from Mexico. Year before last, we had a flute group from Germany come in. So this is known worldwide. It really is. Not just because of the festival, but because of the entertainers that we have are international. They're known around the world.
So this is one of those events that we can make into a huge international event for the area.
Exactly.
Really drag people in.
Exactly.
We need to work on that because
We do.
I think this is a special thing that we haven't had. So what are the actual dates?
April 20th through April 22nd.
And what can I expect?
You can expect, starting on Friday morning at 10 o'clock, it starts at 10 o'clock Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday and Saturday night it runs till 10 p.m. and on Sunday we finish about 3:30. But starting at 10 o'clock on Sunday we have a kids' day with Edwin Dancer, and we have some schools from the area plus all the people that are down here on spring break bring their kids down. We put on a kids show for them. And that starts at, like I said, 10 o'clock on Friday. Then around 11:30 after the kids show, we start a flute competition. We have had flute players from all over the country send us their CD. These are amateur flute players. And out of, I can't even think of how many CDs we had to listen to, but four flute players from all over the country coming down to compete for the Musical Echoes Flute Player of the Year. And there's cash prize for that too. And
you said there's dancing as well?
We have Nikki Crisp dancers coming from Cherokee, North Carolina. We'll have Jingle Bell dance. We'll have traditional dance. We will have grass dance. Just Native American cultural dancing.
Fantastic. And along with this, you've got the Fire and Earth Expo.
Yep, it's a pottery expo. It'll be taking place at the Indian Temple Mound Museum. It'll actually be on the grass outside. So on that day, Saturday, you can stop by there and see all of the pottery. And then there's a reduced rate to get into the museum because they have the largest collection of pottery that was on display. So it'll be $1 to get in the museum, and you can go and enjoy all of that you can see in the museum and the pottery, and then just cross the street and come over to Musical Echoes.
People can be making pottery?
I think the artists are there, so you get to meet the artists. They share information about their craft, and then you get to see everything that they've created. I don't know if they're making pottery.
I don't think they'll be making pottery.
Well, there's an idea for you.
There we go.
We'll get you to that, Mark.
Ideas.
Teach you the old ways.
Get a kiln out there, and we can get the whole thing going. Now, you brought along a load of artifacts and props. And all sorts
we
of
just
things.
brought a few things that you'll be seeing at the festival. This year we have over 40 vendors. 20 of the vendors will be the flute makers for these entertainers that we will have coming down. The other vendors will be Native American crafts. Like this is a corn husk doll from Polly Rattler out of Cherokee, North Carolina. We have a pottery. There'll be jewelry there. And of course, like I said, plenty of flutes. And I'd like to say too, when these flute players are performing, it's not going to be just one person standing up there on stage. These guys bring their bands with them as well. There's a lot going on this weekend. And by the way, this festival is free.
It is.
Oh, yes, of course.
Excellent.
It is free for 3
So,
days.
so what's a band made up of?
Well, like, for instance, we have Jeff Ball coming down. He'll be the headliner on Friday night. He'll play flute. He has a guitar player, a bass player, and a drummer. We have a group called Ingenuity coming from Oklahoma this year. Flute, guitar, keyboard. Some of the flute players will bring their kind of, I call it, band in a box, where they'll be playing along with it as well. But and the dancers, people can join in with them as well for the dancing. Now, all these flute players and all these entertainers, they're very accessible. So the people can go down and talk to them, or what made you want to write this song? How did you do this? Can you show us how to do this on flute? And all these entertainers and these flute players are more than happy to let the people know.
Oh, amazing. I'd never had any exposure to the flutes. I've seen you play from time to time.
Yeah.
And in your store, you sell Native American art. Does that
Right.
include flutes?
It includes flutes. It includes flutes and pottery, jewelry, artifacts, T-shirts, books. We cover the whole spectrum.
And do you sell on the internet as well as
You know, I did away with my webpage this summer because I have so many one-of-a-kind things.
Right.
The things in our store are not made in overseas. These are products made in America by Americans. So there were so many one-of-a-kind things that it became a job. It became work.
It should never
So
be that.
I did away with that. But there is a internet store called Two Feathers that a friend of mine has started for me, so I don't have to fool with it.
Okay. All right. Well, remind us of the times and the dates for Musical Echoes again.
It starts Friday at 10 in the morning, runs till 10 at night. Saturday from 10 in the morning till 10 at night, and Sunday from 10 in the morning till 3:30.
Fantastic. And it's free.
It is free.
Okay.
And I would like to add, it is also a non-alcoholic festival.
Okay.
Alcohol is not permitted. Big family thing. So bring your chairs, bring your blankets, sit out and listen to the music. When you're between bands, go walk around, check with the vendors. We're going to have Native American fry bread and Indian tacos there, as well as all sorts of food.
Sounds very cool. I shall be there. It'll be great.
I'm going to be looking
Going to
forward.
ask you if you'll play us out in a minute.
I'd be glad to.
So you brace yourself for that, because I'm looking forward to that. But before you do, can I thank you both?
Thank
Thank
Tisha
you
and
for
David,
having us.
Thank you coming in. Thank you also to Jennifer from the Posh Daisy, and of course the irrepressible Chris Seaman. And we'll see you next time. And David, take it away.
Take it away.